Today we are going to be discussing even more Charlotte Tilbury. So if you are new to my channel, you don't know this, but Charlotte Tilbury is my very favorite brand of all times. And today we're gonna be discussing the hardest question that I've ever asked myself. If magically all of my makeup disappeared today, what would I run and repurchase ASAP? So this was a very hard list to come up with. I struggled because one product not being on the list just didn't seem right. I love, out of all of the products that I've tried from her, probably I've had maybe 2 duds out of the over 20 products that I own from her line. And that's probably more. But that's just kind of like throwing out some numbers so you know how hard this was to do. I narrow it down to the best of the best, to what I would literally have to purchase if it just went away. Before we get into this very hard to get to list, please be sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content. We talk about beauty, we talk about handbags, we do reviews, a bit of lifestyle. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, be sure to subscribe. Let's get started. So I'm just going to go kind of like through categories, like how I would apply my makeup. So the very first product, of course, would be a primer. So she does have a couple of primers in her line, but one that definitely stands out. This I usually use as a primer, but it's like one of those multi-use products. If you know Charlotte Tilbury, you probably know what I'm gonna go for. So the very first product I'm mentioning is going to be the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I've got mine, by the way, in the shade 4 medium. So this is a product that you can use in different ways. The very first one, and the way I prefer to use it, is gonna be as a primer. So before my foundation, I like to add this all over my face. I either blend it with my fingers, with a brush. It does have a tofu applicator, so it's super easy to apply and like blend everywhere. This is going to be a product that you can also use as a highlight. So once you're done with your makeup and you want to add that beautiful cheek highlight, you just go with this. And also another way that I like to use it is to mix with foundations. So if I'm going for a more matte foundation, I would just put it like in the back of my hand and then add some of this and then mix it to come up with a more glowy base instead of a matte base. So yeah, 10 out of 10, I would strongly recommend. This is a favorite among celebrity artists, and you know, there's a reason behind that. It is an excellent product. This next product was kind of hard to pick because I do own 3 Charlotte Tilbury foundations. But this one, I don't know. I feel like the 3 that I have are very different from each other. I have a matte one that's gonna be a full coverage matte base, and then I've got the second one, which is the newest one in her line, which is a beautiful skin. That one is going to be your satin natural finish foundation. And then for my favorite one, I had to go with the Light Wonder. This is going to be that foundation that's gonna give you that super glowy base. So if you know me, I love my glowy bases. So I had to pick this one. It was hard because I feel like beautiful skin is suited for more people. Like even if you have oily skin, normal skin, dry skin, I think that you would like it. But Light Wonder, I feel like it is very particular. Like I don't know how someone with very oily skin would perform with this foundation. I personally have normal to dry, but in general, I feel like even if I had a bit more of a normal skin, I would still love this foundation over all of the other ones. Because personally, I love my foundation and my base to be very healthy looking, very glowy, and this one gives me that beautiful, intense glow that I absolutely love. This next one was by far the easiest pick. If you saw my Vlogmas Day 2 video, you probably know what I'm gonna be talking about. If you haven't, be sure to go check it out after this video. So, I did mention in that video that this was my favorite product from the entire Charlotte Tilbury line. And this is, of course, the Eyes to Mesmerize. This is the most stunning, easy to apply, blendable, soft, beautiful cream shadow ever. It is such a foolproof formula. Even if you've literally never applied any makeup to your face, you have no clue about makeup. You grab this product, you literally slap it on your eyelids with your fingers, you pretend to blend, and I say pretend because it blends itself out. You get a beautiful, glowy, makeup that you are absolutely going to love, and people are gonna ask you what is on your eyelids. That is how stunning this product is. That's why it was so easy for me to pick this one, because it is just the very cherry on the top from the line. This is not a new product. She's had this for a very long time, so whatever she did with this, she definitely nailed it. I do have here 5. I don't really have a demo, but I do have a lot of videos talking about this product, so I will just be leaving them linked below. To name a few, I think I have 8 or 9 at this point. These ones are not because they're my favorite per se, they're just my most used. Starting with Jean, this is going to be the lightest one. I love to throw this in whenever I don't really want to think about my makeup and I just want something quick and very, very subtle, but still like glowy lids. Jean is a must. This is going to be the lightest out of all of them. My newest one is Exaggerate. I absolutely love this shade. This is the one that we're gonna be talking about in Vlogmas Day 2. So again, it'll be linked below. And then just to name a few others, we've got Rose Gold. Look at how beautiful that is. Honestly, this is just going to be more of like a color preference. So what do you like to wear on your eyes? And then just go ahead and pick whichever. You're not gonna go wrong. They're just stunners. My oldest one and one of my most used is Betty. I bought this as my very first one from the line, and also probably one of my first products from Charlotte Tilbury, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe this was like my 3rd product that I ever bought from her line. So starting from lighter, we've got Jean, which is going to be right here. Then next to it, we have Rose Gold, Pillow Talk, and then here we've got Exaggerate, which is the newest one, and because I ran out of space, we've got here Betty. So you can see how different all of them are, but look at that beautiful glow. It's just, it cannot get any better than this. It is just the best of the best. Let's talk more eyeshadow. So it is probably not a surprise, again, if you're familiar with my channel, that I had to have in this list of favorite products, the Quads by Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know exactly how many I own. I haven't counted, but there are a lot. And some of them stand out more than others, and they're just, formula has changed from whenever I first got probably the original one, and very first one that I got was Pillow Talk, and I still own Pillow Talk. I can definitely say that the formula has improved quite significant since this palette. So this is what Pillow Talk looks like. It is probably what Charlotte Tilbury is more known for, her Pillow Talk lipstick and the palette. So I think this was my first one among a couple of others that I cannot remember at this point. But the formula is way better than back then, and this one I still absolutely love to this day. So today I wanted to use my newest one, which is of course the Dreams. I don't know if this one is gonna go first or the comparison. I did compare the Pillow Talk original to the new Dreams in a new video. If it is already up, I'm going to leave it linked down below. If not, it is coming your way. So this is the original, and then this one is the Dreams, which is semi-new to the line. I think it was released maybe like 3 months ago. It is new to me. So that's what I have on my eyes today, and of course here is the clip of me applying the new Quad. It is absolutely stunning. I think it's like a step up from the original Pillow Talk in formula, and also it has more dimension. It is a little bit darker, so if you are someone darker than my complexion, I think you're gonna absolutely love the new Dreams Pillow Talk, or really any complexion, but it is going to most likely show up more on your skin comparing it to the original Pillow Talk. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about saying this, but I think if I had to pick only one, like out of all of my Quads, I think Exaggerate would be my favorite. This is very hard to say, but I'm just gonna put it out there. I think this is my favorite out of her line. This is the older formula, so this hasn't been changed, but it's still a really good one. I really love it. It's easy to apply, the colors complement my skin tone very nicely, and it gives you that beautiful model-like makeup look that she is known for. And when I say model-like, I cannot stress you enough how beautiful this makeup makes me feel. Not in particular just this palette, just in general. Every time I wear Charlotte Tilbury makeup, I feel pretty, I feel beautiful, I feel confident. And if your makeup is not giving you that, then you shouldn't be wearing it. I feel like makeup is such an easy way to express yourself, and when I wear makeup, I want to feel and look beautiful, and I 100%, without a doubt, get that whenever I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury. This next product was another very easy one because I've been using it for months every single time that I do my makeup. So it is the Brow Lift by Charlotte Tilbury. I've got mine in the shade brown. This is actually a brand new one. You can refill them, so you just kind of like pull it out and you just buy this and then you put it in your same compact. I was doing my brows today, as you can see in the video, and then I realized that this one was very much empty, so I pulled the new one. This is a great product. It gives you that very defined brow, but you can also go very light depending on how you like your brows. The shape is very convenient. It's kind of like the little triangle shape, so it is super easy to use and just, you know, it's just perfect. I've used many brow products, but this one I probably discovered last year and I haven't stopped using it. It is my go-to. The next product was also one that I didn't even have to think about it twice. Her lipsticks. I do own a lot of them, and I have the majority of them are gonna be matte from her Matte Revolution line, and then the others are the Kissing formula, which is her satin formula. Both of them absolutely amazing. I have on my lips today one of the matte ones, which is, I don't know, I have them all here and I think I mixed them. First Dance. So I went for First Dance today, which is a bit of a lighter red. It is a stunner. The vanilla scent in these lipsticks is very nice without being overpowering. They just smell yummy. They perform beautiful. The matte ones are very soft and comfortable on the lips. They give you that full opacity. They do not dry out your lips. Honestly, this is one of my favorite formulas out there of matte lipsticks. But then we go to her Kissing formula, which is, oh my goodness, it is such a good one. I'm trying to find a Kissing one here because I just picked a bunch of them and put them here to mention them. This is probably one of my favorites from the Kissing, just color-wise, and this is Stoned Rose. Beautiful, also very hydrating, very soft on the lips. It gives you also full opacity, just like the matte, but of course it has that more, not shiny, but satin finish on your lips, so they're not gonna be matte like the matte formula, but still super comfortable. Again, just to name a few, I have so many of them and all of them I love. It's gonna be one of those things that whatever colors you prefer, just like the Ask to Mesmerize and the Quads, just pick whichever and you're gonna love it regardless. Stoned Rose is a great one for the spring and summer. It's more of like that like peachy shade, very pretty. Then I've got First Dance, which is the one that I'm wearing today, Stunning Red. Then a newest in my collection, I've got Very Victoria. I've been very into more taupey brown shades lately. This one is a great one. We've got Pillow Talk. Of course, it's a classic. I think this is by far my most used lipstick of all times. I just love this one. There's a reason behind the rave of this product and how much it sells literally every single day across the entire world. Then we've got another newer one, Supermodel. We go back to that kind of like taupey, nude shades, browns that I've been loving lately. And then just to name a few of the hot lips, I do own two of them. Carina Star being probably my favorite out of all of the hot lips that I own. I just have 5 of this one, so not a lot of them. And then another beautiful one for the fall and winter, Glowing Gen. For the very last product in this list, we have one that I would literally need to finish up my makeup. And this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love this product. You can see how much I've used. I could not imagine me finishing up my makeup and not spritzing my face with this product. It makes your makeup look even more flawless. It gives you that extra glow to your face. It's gonna make you prolong your makeup, refresh it. It's just a must in my collection. I encourage you, if you like finishing sprays or if you've never tried them, try this out. You're gonna love it. It is just a beautiful scent. The spray itself, the mist is like very even. It just works fantastic. And I do see that my makeup looks different before I add this and then once it's added. It just gives you that little extra glow. It makes everything look more smooth. Like, just look at that. It just makes everything much better. I have an extra one, but this is not considered as part of the 7. It was just, I had to, a bonus entry. Come on, don't kill me. I couldn't stop myself. So all of these products that I mentioned, I would literally need to run and repurchase as soon as possible. Of course, I wouldn't purchase all of the quads at once. I would just get a couple, and then maybe a couple of the Eyes to Mesmerize, a couple of the lipsticks, but I would need to have some of these products in these shades in my collection. Those 7 products have to be in my drawer at all times. But this other product, I just kept thinking about it. I'm like, I cannot leave it out. It is one of the classics. It is one in my eyes of my favorites. But if I, were to lose all my makeup at once, I would probably wait on this one because I would be already spending a lot of money repurchasing all of these 7 products. But for the bonus entry, I have to pick this one. This is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow. This is again one of her older products, and it was super raved out like way back in the day. This is the most beautiful, easy to blend, easy to apply contour and highlight. It is of course what I have on my cheeks, and you can see here the demo. It is just very stunning. It is more on the subtle side, but I feel like that subtleness makes your makeup look so stunning. You don't have any harsh lines when you apply this. It's easy to blend, it's soft, it is just perfection. So we made it to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of this as your favorites, or if you don't, or any of this now on your wish list. I'm telling you, I am vouching 100% for all of these products that I just mentioned. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, it is super easy. Just hit this little red subscribe button, and be sure to also hit the bell so you get notified every time that I post. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!